Hello everyone, welcome to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO 2 edition. This is Nomadan here. Say hello to everyone, Nomadan.
Ha ha!
Indeed. We are here still at Adso's camp. Well, we were busy running around and doing stuff, completing a bunch of quests.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yep, there's payment in full. Where he's got us to go in camp, but you see right up here, celebrate spring. The Spring Fest has come, you know. As always, travel to the Hedge Maze. Get you the Hedge Maze map to get you over there to Breland. The residents of Breland build an impressive hedge maze. Hedge Maze. Good Lord. Don't know what I was doing where. Hedge Mage. I was thinking, I don't know, I've got some kind of fantasy stuff in my head. Who knows? Anyway, this is a repeatable quest. That gets you the Celebrate Spring. So let's go ahead and get it so we can get our Spring Festival stuff. Did we get experience? We did. We got XP for just accepting that. Wow. Roger over here has some more quests for us. He's one of the ones that has us collecting boar heads. And he wants us
and hear me out.
to collect bear pelts as well. A matter of warmth. Winter will be upon us soon, and folk around here will need to keep warm. Those southerners keep looting the site here and taking the most important things this camp has, chief among them blankets and pelts for keeping warm. I joined Adso here because the pay was good, and hunting bear has long been my profession. Though now I'm retired, and I've gone into leaning against carts and crates as my profession. Bear hides can be used for good blankets, but I can only hunt so many because there's a lot of leaning to do, and there's need of me to cure the hides. If you're willing, there's a great many bears in a hollow just north of Outlaw's Haven. Outlaw's Haven is west and north of Adso's camp. Give me some hides, and I will make it worth your while. Okay, well, we can do that. So north and west. So let's head south and east. How about that? No, north and west is going to be that way. And we're going to continue hunting bear. We're going to continue hunting the boars. And we're also going to make a quick circle around, make sure there aren't any more quests that have popped up in this area. Does not look like it. So let's head on up toward the Outlaw's Haven. And we're going to see if we can hunt some bears and boars along the way. Where are y'all shooting? So I cannot get into the way of y'all. They're shooting at the birds. Can't tell. I didn't see any targets. So I guess y'all are shooting at the birds, maybe. Yep, there's a dead bird on the ground. Good Lord, who are the good guys around here? Anyway, but the curious bear count. A matter of want, the curious bear will count. Let's go ahead and throw this down and see if we can take him on out here. I'll hit you with a barrage. Hit you with a piercing. And just keep at it. There we are. Now we've collected a bear pelt. Let's see what they have to say about it. Matter of warmth. Bear pelt. A thick, coarse bear pelt. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to be killing those. Oop, there's a splinter tusk. Have we collected any boar heads yet? It looks like we must have. A boar head. A great boar head. Yes, it is. Well, I don't know about great. It's okay. It's alright. It's decent. It's a decent boar head. Maybe not necessarily great. Oh, stunned us. Didn't realize that those things get stunned like that. And there we are. Another bear head. Okay, we are going to continue killing them while we work our way over toward the Outlaw's Haven. And when we get to the Haven and start doing something else rather than just kill things, we'll look you up and let you know. I'll see you again in just a few. Okay, folk, I think we're coming up on the hill, on the bandits' what they call it, the Outlaws Watch, the Bandits Haven, Outlaws Haven right here, I think, in that area. Over here is the hollow he was talking about. That's called the Hillshire Ruins, and that's where all those bears and all are. We'll show you where we are on the map. It'll show up just below the L, and I think the haven we're talking about is this one right over here. We're going to give that a try anyway. See which one of these. Is it the lower one? Is it the upper one? Do we have to go all the way up into that top part? We'll see how it is. We're looking for this Brummer fellow. I just anticipate Brummer, you know, it would be my guess that he would be in the uppermost, more heavily defended part of it, but you never know. So we'll see. Let's see if we can take this robber out here. Get our focus up again. Out. There you go. And we're going to be able to get past that bowman. Yep, and there's Brummer. Okay. Well, that wasn't too hard. So Brummer is there. Show you on the map where we are. You see there, right over here, just below the Brandy Hills. Let's get the supply crate. Always looking for a few extra silver. Let's put down... Oh, don't have a trap. Alright, well, we'll just do this the hard way. Not gonna be much of a much, and your person there isn't giving you too much of a... Whoa, Brummer, how come Brummer hitting? How come we're not hitting him very hard? What the hell is this? That's not doing a lot of damage for how much we've been pounding on him. What level is he? He is 17. Whoa. Guess we got a few good hits in right there toward the end. So we've defeated the Brummer. We need to go back and talk to Adso. I am going to come through and finish up hunting those bears and boars while we're at it. In fact, I'll head right on over here to get the bears. And we'll get the rest of them, the next 8 bears, the next 8 boar heads, and then when I've got the last ones, we'll go back over to Adso's camp and turn them in. And see what all he's got to say about us maybe finishing up his problems with the brigands. But you never know. I mean, hell. I thought we were through with the brigands whenever we were taking out the ones over there at that other camp. But apparently the brigands just keep coming back, no matter what. We'll see you then. Got our 10 heads, got our 10 hides, defeated Brummer, heading back to Adso's camp. Whew, busy little spell there. It's nice to have stuff that, okay, we've just got this, and this we need to do. And we can knock them out all at once. Nice to have them all there where you can just know you can get to them, you know? Hope everyone's enjoying the Spring Fest that started.
This is intolerable.
I am certainly hoping to get into it. I'm even going to try to enjoy the hay maze this year. I'm going to try the hedge maze. I'm going to try to get out there and do that. Done it in the past, just kind of got out of the practice of it, and just kind of gotten to the point where I just don't do it that much anymore, you know? Look at our thing here. We're woodworking, prospecting, and weaponsmithing. So tailoring and cooking ain't going to do a damn thing for us. Ah, a very fine job, to say the least. Alright, we'll get that and sell it off, I suppose. 4 and 20, 4 and 20. They're all absolutely the same. Finish that one now. And the grocer pops one up. Oh, yes, thank you. Matter of warmth.
Why are you bothering me?
Excellent quality. Once I cure these and prepare them, they will make adequate blankets. We will find warmth this winter after all. Indeed we shall. And you got another one for us there, too.
I'll not be ignored.
Wolf pelts. Couldn't tell us about wolves while we were doing the rest of them, could you? Oh, Hawkling's staff and Hawkling's knife. I remember carrying, I think, Hawkling's staff around for a while. You there, you've a wolf problem which needs addressing. Some time ago, Adso bought a fine fat milk cow out of Buckland, but filthy wolves out of the old forest stole it, slaughtered it, and dragged it off. Hunt down the foul wolves in the northern part of the old forest. Bring me pelts as evidence of your work. I won't take any old shabby pelt, mind you. I'll only accept the largest and most lustrous. F you, pal.
This is intolerable.
Oh, I tell you, Bree folk. Bree folk are not evil like they are in the movie. You know, in the movie, it seemed like this bad place. You went to Bree, it was all dark and rainy, and the Prancing Pony was full of just ne'er-do-well types. You know, in the book itself, it was a fine, happy, shiny place full of hobbits and people singing pub songs and all that. But good Lord, people out of Bree are still rude a-holes. All right, Graham Larkspur, the grocer, searching for fresh spring.
Will you let me speak my piece?
Indeed they are. We have been working quite hard on this building for some time now, and it's thirsty work. But it seems that our water supply is running low. One of our hunters came across a spring in the northern parts of the old forest where the water is particularly sweet and refreshing. A strange thing to find in such a wretched, gloomy wood. Go southwest into the old forest and stay in the north woods. The spring is a beautiful place, hard to miss in that dismal forest. I would appreciate it if you could fetch that water for me as soon as possible. I would hate to run out before you return. The forest is getting dangerous, I hear, so you'll want to be careful. Find the spring. We can find the spring. Indeed we can. What do you have to say?
Why are you bothering me?
You bothering me? Blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm going to visit him as a grocer. Hit the wrong button. Visit him as a grocer here right quick. And then
Why are you bothering me?
sell off our vendor loot. And then we will be heading into the old forest, and I think we'll call that a day. So I will see y'all again in just a second. Okay, we finished up with Graham over here. Let's see if we can get into the old forest. Have I got more? Yeah, there are more quests popping up. Dang! Rings
Is
all
there
over the
something
place.
I can do for you?
Oh, we never turned that one in, did we? Payment in full. Thank you for your help, Nomadad. Though I wish I didn't have to ask you to do it. I should have been the one, but I'm such a small person in this big world. Still, you've done everything I could have asked and more. You will always be welcome at Adso's. Indeedly do. All right, choose one. His waistcoat? That's a nice upgrade, isn't it? Other than losing the agility. Torchar. 149, yeah, that doesn't do so much. His blade. Ooh, that is a little bit of an upgrade, isn't it? Just a hair of an upgrade. But I think I like that almost 130 points of armor more. Even though it gives us fade, it takes off agility, but we got a lot of agility going on right now. I think I'm gonna go with that. First of all, though, let's see what the hat looks like. Always in the mood for a good-looking hat. And that wasn't it. All right, so we'll go with the waistcoat. And it looks like Adso is finally finished with us. Thank the maker. All right, provisioner. In the shadow of giants.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
Nails are running low. Yes, the brigands even took on nails. Can you imagine? Thieves of a different sort than I have ever seen. We needn't fret over the nails, though, and with the cost of iron where it is, I have reasoned a better solution to the problem with building Adso's Inn. The only problem is that the solution lay in the south within the old forest. In the shadow of the giant trees, there you will find roots, massive tendrils poking from the earth with the strength of the ages. If we can get tough vines from those roots, we can craft strappings to tie our crossbeams together and save the remaining nails for everything else that we need to build. What do you say? Do you have the heart to face that dark and gloomy place, to collect up some strappings from those roots? Sure, we'll do that. We'll go and collect some tough vines and all. Oh, lordy. What are we gonna do? Shall we go on in and see just what the heck they have in there? I kind of lost track. I've started and stopped so many times.
What can I do for you?
A coin to be made if you find the treasure I seek in the old forest. I've started and stopped so many darn times now. Oh yeah, that's the lady that gave us the hunter quest. She's kind of a hunter in disguise there. Kind of lost track of where we are. So yeah, I think we will continue to go in. I was planning on going into the forest and seeing if we could find the springs. Find the wellspring over there. We have a person. Y'all have seen me do it at least twice now, and I'm sure most of y'all have done it as well. So y'all should know who we're going to find whenever we find that lovely spring with all the clean, fresh, clear water. We just got to find our way over to it through all these damn trees that block the road. And make sure that they lead us only in certain directions. Yeah, I don't want to go fighting gloom wings. Really don't want to have to get in here and fight stuff. These would normally, during the daytime, these would be like wolves. We would be fighting wolves right here instead of these gloom wings. But this isn't normal daytime, is it? Can we get through there? Wow, we can. There's actually a gap. Someone in the, let me park up here and do a little parkour. I'm going to put there. I'm going to pull up the map. I'm not going to look at it, but y'all can see where it is. I'd been told that there were gaps. I think Phil had told me there were gaps in the walls and stuff now where you can kind of squeeze through at some places. And by God, if they aren't. Creeping oak root. Is that one of the ones? Ooh. Well, that is from the Shadow Giants and the Breland Woodman, but I got a feeling if we... Oh, that's the warped oak. Okay, and the Shadow Giants. Wonder if we attack that, is that creeping oak going to attack us? So, why don't we just avoid it for the moment? And keep seeing if we can stick to the northern part here. Tom Noddy Corner, huh? Okay. Warped oaks, warped oaks, warped oaks, a warped oak right below us. This is the kind of area that in the old days they would attack us. I don't know if they're aggro or what they are now. Not to mention the fact that we're going to probably break something if we jump down there. We'll definitely be injured. You know what? Let's science this out. If we jump down there, can we get through there? Okay, so they're no longer aggro. Well, that's good for us, but disappointing. Like I said, back in the old days, what is new mail? Fernie is not yet done. Ah, Sardan is sending us a message. Back in the old days, we would be dead now because all these would be aggroing on us like crazy, and we would be fighting a whole bunch of creeping oak roots and warped oak trees. They would be eating our lunch right now, but yeah, they've made things better. Ooh, Nidorius's flower. We need another flower, don't we? Let's get over here and let's take it. I don't think we have that one. Nidorius's flower. Okay, let's see. Did we find that one now? Where are the flowers? Race and social. Nope, we need to go to Eriador. We're looking for Breland. The Breland Woodsman. The flowers. There we go. Nidorius's flower. And let me pull up on the map where we are. There y'all go. Y'all see where we're at. There we go. You have discovered the flower of Nidorius, an ent wife of Ode. It was she who was foremost in the arts of nurturing the young, that they might achieve their potential in the fullness of time. Not one seed did she plant, nor youthful mind touch, that did not come to fruition, unless it was struck down by unfortunate fate. Such was her understanding of the arts of cultivation and teaching. As with her sisters, she chose to become a part of the old forest, that it might endure the encroachment of darkness and evil throughout the years. So the folk tales say, anyway. 3 more flowers to find. And we've got to find this blasted... spring as well. Well, we're just heading... Oh, yep, we're just heading back the other way there, aren't we? It says stay to the north part. I don't think we can get through there, can we? No, that isn't gapped up enough. So let's go on this way. This was the direction we were heading. Let's pay attention to the map there so we don't end up going back to the south and all again. Yeah, this is the direction we need to go. Outcast forest hunters. I bet you're one we could get for the... Yep, collect wolf pelts. Let's see, another gloom wing. Continue to circle around. Enraged splinter tusk. Now entering the west. Ooh, we wandered out into the brief fields again? Did we? Did not mean to come this far. Yep, let's get back into the old forest again. We wandered just a little bit too far. Nice to know that there's apparently an entrance here too that we can come in. I don't know if it's always been there, but I did not know, or I don't know if we wander on over there. Do we wander into an area with, are we going to wander into an area that has, you know, a big cliff you have to jump down? That was the only other entrance or exit out of here that I could remember back in the day. Let's see, I'm still looking for this spring. We haven't gone. Yeah, is this it? Is this it? Are we coming up on the spring? Nope, looks like we're coming back into the Bree Fields again. Wow, you can get in and out of the old forest in a lot of places now, can't you? So are we able to get back in this way, or do I need to circle back around? Yeah, all sorts of entrances to the forest these days. Yep, looks like I need to go back in that way. Not getting anything not getting any further. We should be roughly in the right spot though. See, I knew places like this we could get in and out, but where you could get out, but you couldn't get back in, you know. That's what I was thinking most of these were. Alright, more creeping oak roots. Let's just keep circling around to the right. Ah, the old forest at nighttime. It's all foggy and gloomy and spooky and everything else. Are we jumping down into Tom Noddy Corner again? Is that where we are? We're back down with the Tom Nods. There's an awful lot more of those oak roots and everything. And spiders everywhere. There. Okay. Thinking we're finding it now. There's the waterfall. There's the people. There's a strange, beautiful woman standing near the spring. Goldberry Spring. Isn't it gorgeous here? It is indeed. Look at all that. Beautiful waterfall. There is Goldberry. I told you we'd find somebody else famous in these parts. Someone we knew standing here among her lily pads. Hello, Goldberry. Flowers of the old forest.
Bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood.
What do you have to say about that? Greetings, Nomadan. You have seen an unusual breed of flower that grows within the depths of the old forest. Their origins are most unusual. As the old tale goes, 8 Entwives came into this forest from the distant south many years ago, and took shelter here beneath the boughs of the old forest. But darkness was everywhere in the lands in those times, and Tom thought it wise that the sisters should pass into the heart of the forest where no evil might reach. The flowers I speak of mark the places where each of the Entwives disappeared into the weave of the forest, and it is possible to understand their nature in those places. Only Tom knows when or if they will ever awaken from their slumber, and he will not tell even me. Well, you know, every husband and wife should have their little secrets every now and then. Searching for fresh springs.
I bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood.
You have come a long way for water, and into danger you do not know. It is true the water of my pool is the sweetest, and I will gladly share, but the forest is wild and untamed, unfriendly to those who do not belong. Take this bucket and draw from my pool. Unless your friends drink too greedily, this will last far longer than water from the wells of Bree. Be wary as you journey back to the road, lest the forest trap you. My Tom is the master, but he is about his business, and may not come to save you. Fare you well. Indeed, and we're going to go out the way I usually go, which is off to the left there. Because I don't think we could get back up that little, cliff face that we had to climb. I know we can get this way, but there is that, once again, this ledge that we have to jump down, and that's what I'm used to with the old forest. I'm used to a few exits like this, but in the past they always had these little ledges like this, like that. You know, you can't climb back up that one. There were places you could get out, but I see that they've also made them like this, places you can get back into it now. It used to be this whole section across here looked just like that ahead of us. It was a cliff that you could not get back into. So let's continue on like this. Let's get out of the old forest, back into Buckland, and then we are going to head for Adso's camp. Fortunately, the timer doesn't count down too fast, and we do have our Find the Path hunter speed. So as long as we don't aggro anything and have to fight any unnecessary fights, we should do fine. Everybody should do fine, actually. As you see, carrying the water, the timer doesn't go down too fast. Episode has gone on a bit longer than I thought it would, but that's fine. Y'all enjoy it, I hope. I've been enjoying doing it. Like I said, it's nice when you get a number of things to do all at once and can wipe them out. We will have to go back into the old forest. We'll have to get those vines and have to get those hides. And the other thing I want to do while I'm thinking about it. Alright, remind me not to finish the... We'll run up and it'll give us credit for having gotten there. Then I think we can go in and change that Stone of the Tortoise, because I don't want to level up to 18 yet. We got a couple more. Aren't these level 17 quests? Yeah, let's keep doing... Let's stay 17 while we've got always 21. Or forever 21. Let's stay forever 17 while we finish up this particular series of little quests here in the North Old Forest. Alright, I see Adso's wagon. Love the little hobbit wagons. I want to build me one day. Run up. You should accept the water from us. Get it out of our hand. And I think that will allow us... Yep, brought the water. Thank you for this water. It's very much needed. And before we talk to him... Now let's change for the stone, right? There we go. And turn our experience gathering off. So, Mr. Graham.
This is intolerable.
Thank you, Nomadan. You have saved us a good deal of time and trouble. I will not waste more of your time with this. If we need more, I will send my hunters out to the spring. Take this payment for your efforts. I must get back to work. All right, we're going to get the club. No, I like the agility, the two-handed axe. What about Brigdale? Brigdale. Ooh, yes. That replaces our agility and gives us agility to make up for the ones that we lost on the shirt. So we're definitely going to take Brigdale. Nice. All right, folks. There we are. Said this has gone on a bit longer than I thought, but you know what? It's Springfest and it's quarantine, so you got to do something besides watch porn all the time, don't you? So, I thank y'all for coming with me. Nomadan thanks you too, and we hope you've been entertained. We'll see you next time. Whose turn with it? I think we'll be back on Narwhal tomorrow, so we'll see you then. Enjoy the Springfest. Remember to grab the wrapper before you do any of the other quests, so you can get credit for that too. And wash your hands. Bye-bye, folks.